Ladies and gentlemen, here's the starting lineup for the red team. In goal, number 1, Josh Ford. Number 7, James Riley. Number 16, Craig Tomlinson. Number 6, Darius Barnes. Number 3, Michael Chavala. Number 85, Chad Ochocinco. Number 10, and captain, Gonzalo Pineda. Number 8, Darren Sawatsky. Number 11, Ash Apollon. Number 14, Edson Buddle. And number 21, Nate Jaquar. And now the blue team. In goal, number 1, Brett Johnson. Number 23, Ricky Greenwood. Number 34, John Kennedy Hurtado. Number 4, Patrick Iani. Number 14, Michael Tete. Number 24, Roger Levesque. Number 8, Pete Vallanas. Number 13, Jack Jewsbury. Number 10, Ryan Smith. Number 7, Eddie Johnson. And your captain, number 11, Steve Zakuani. Fans, let's all stand and give a big round of applause to the man himself, Steve Zakuani.
Really quickly, just want to say thank you once again. It's the 4th annual year. Looking forward to putting on a great show. Can't do this without your support. I've got to thank obviously the Sounders for being a great partner with us, Adidas, and especially a special mention this year to Team Oba, Neville, and Tuesday, and the whole team I work with. Thanks for making this possible. I'm really grateful. Don't expect greatness. We'll do our best. We're always we appreciate you guys. Have a great one.
And now, to lead us in a singing of our national anthem, local recording artist Amber Sweeney.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you to all the volunteers with special recognition to members of the United States military for presenting our nation's flag today.
Starfire Stadium in Tequila, Washington, the scene of Zakuani and Friends Charity Soccer Match benefiting Kingdom Hope. Hi there, I'm Gregor from 107.7 The End, and we're joined again for another year of excitement on the soccer field with a ton of big names and a lot of fun. It's the 4th annual Zakuani and Friends Charity Match presented by T-Mobile. Thanks for being here this evening to support Steve Zakuani with us streaming live. And your favorite former MLS and NFL players, too. Yeah, I said NFL because Chad Ochocinco, has returned for a second year to help out, to help raise awareness and raise some money for Kingdom Hope. This game is being played to raise funds for Kingdom Hope's new initiative, Project 50. With your contributions, they're on their way to give out 50 scholarships in the next 5 years. For more information, you can check out kingdom-hope.org. Big names that have played under the lights at CenturyLink Field are joining us here today under the sun that has just popped out from an otherwise gloomy day. A real Seattle summer here with the rain clouds all day long sprinkling on us. But as soon as we get this going, some sunshine on the field, some last-minute opportunities here for some photographs before we get the teams assembled and out there playing. Big names that have played under the lights at CenturyLink Field like Steve Zakuani, Eddie Johnson, Nate Jacowa, Roger Levesque, Patrick Ianni, Pete Vallanas, John Kennedy Hurtado, James Riley, and Jimmy Traore. Oh, we missed out on Jimmy today, unfortunately. He was scheduled to come out here and play today, but unfortunately will not be joining us. Those people plus a ton of other friends we'll see tonight. Like I mentioned, former NFL star and soccer nut Chad Ochocinco, who's been posting crazy videos about this and talking some trash at the same time, which is always fun. He's One of 10 players to have 100 goals in MLS, Edson Buddle, is out here tonight to join us as well, which is a lot of fun. You see your captains on the field right now for the coin toss. Looking at Steve Zakuani and Gonzalo Pineda. It's scrutinized. Some handshakes. We'll find out how this is going to go here in just moments. Yesterday along the sidelines at the Sounders FC match, Steve Zakuani brought out a ton of friends to watch from behind the goal, and then up in the box, ECS got a great view of Chad and Eddie and gang, but it was extra sweet to see former Seattle Sounders FC right back and current Premier League stud DeAndre Yedlin taking in a Cascadia rivalry. We would have liked a different result probably. You can see now Eddie Johnson, Zakuani on the ball here, warming up a little bit. Vaenas out in the center circle. We're about to have a ton of fun here from just south of Seattle, Starfire Field in Tequila. A beautiful day for some kick around here and a ton of confetti to make it extra fun. I imagine that'll be used to some capacity here. They're rolling up the red carpet and getting ready to start here. Now, if you haven't been down to this event before and you're now just hopping online to watch it, we encourage you to come out still. You can still come and support. And we realize that maybe that's not always going to be possible. You got something going on that you can't make it to. You're working on sewing a new costume for your cat or something. I get it. You can always click in the top right corner of your screen right now. There is a click to donate button for Kingdom Hope. Click there and you can make a donation. $5, $20, $9, whatever you have left from your cat costume budget. You could do whatever you need to make this possible.
There's actually a little I button. Hey, this is Adam, the producer, by
Hi,
the way. Yeah, there's a little I button right above the donate thing. Unfortunately, we couldn't actually click on the donate, but click the I and you can donate however much $400 you want.
Wait a second. Maybe I misunderstood you there. Did you say however much? Yes. Okay, good. Confirmed. All right. There we go. That's at the top. You can see in the top right corner of your screen. About ready to kick off. Zakuani over the ball as we'd expect to start things off. It's his event. He's captaining the squad today. And it should be a lot of fun here. Huge applause to start things off. Steve Zakuani, sure, but Roger Levesque, near side of the screen here, who's already planning to bomb down the right side and cause some trouble. Uh-oh, he's already grabbing his hamstring. I don't think he's even done anything yet. Now, in pregame we were watching, and we noticed that red team... Oh, see, this is part of the plan all along. We got confetti flying around, trying to slow Levesque down. We see what you're doing, red team. Pre-game, we saw that the red team really spent a lot of time stretching, so how will that play into charity soccer injury? Off and running now, you're going to see a lot of guys that have spent a lot of time goofing off together on the field, playing professionally, now just blowing off a little steam. Vaenas out wide. El Presidente John Kennedy Hurtado gets his first touch. Hasn't gotten chippy. There's no smack talking that we can hear so far. Here we go out wide, crossing things up, switching field. Former Sounders goalkeeper Josh Ford there to collect things here at the back. He'll immediately move it out. Right down the left-hand side here, Chabala on the ball. Ash Apollon with a loose touch there. How is this confetti going to play into the system here? Gonzalo Pineda, one of the coaching staff from Seattle Sounders FC. A switch of play here to legendary James Riley. Jim. I call him Jim. We're so close. Good old Jim Riley. James Riley here on the ball over it. Makes his first play. Right into the box, close to the 6, backing it out. A huge cross, easily read, though, by longtime center back Patrick Ayani, who's out here today. Obviously, he's not somewhere else. That's Roger Levesque with a big touch here to start things out. Vaenas. Zakuani has to watch from the sidelines most of the time now as a reporter, but here he is getting some touches out on the field for his own event, of course. That's what he does. He creates events so he can still play soccer. I get it. Oh, out wide, Roger Levesque not turning on the Jets there. The sun has come out. Maybe he's saving himself here for just a little bit of action later on. Chabala on the ball. Just slowly moving it out here. Looks like coach is on it. Coach Darren Sawatsky, of course, he coaches so many different things, including the Tacoma Stars, who are out here with a presence today, helping make this a fun event. All right, some play starting for the blue team here. Blue versus red for the 4th season here at the Zakuani and Friends Charity Soccer Match. You could get involved without having to be here while you're watching the stream. Click on the little I logo on that donate button there to make a contribution to Kingdom Hope. Project 50 is what we're talking about here today, trying to get 50 scholarships in 5 years for kids, all through the Kingdom Hope Foundation. Steve Zakuani's personal crusade. Oh, a hard challenge down the far side there. Play resumes. Well, this has gone from friendly to serious very quickly. Pineda over the ball. Chad Johnson. Ochocinco gets a touch. He stays with it. Michael Teta. Got to find the big man in the middle there. I don't know which one, if it's going to be Ochocinco or Nate Jakua. There it is, off the head of Jakua. Near side. Zakuani just thinks twice of it there before going against Sawatsky. Drop to Pineda. Oh, there's a foul there called right there from Ochocinco, wrapping a hand around there of the midsection. I almost said the belly, but I don't want to fight him. The midsection of John Kennedy Hurtado. Play resumes quickly. I imagine the 30th minute crowd with some beers in them is going to start getting kind of silly out here. Some quick touches back and forth. EJ in the box. Eddie Johnson with a couple men in the middle, including Roger Levesque. Dishes it back. The big cross, and it's clear. Chabala knew where to be. Ochocinco there on the ball. Gets robbed, though, by Iani. Former Timber, Jack Jewsbury with a touch. We kid, of course. Oh, here's a play from out wide. We kid, of course. It's nice for all of these guys to give up their time and be able to come out here and help out today. Hurtado with runs that one off. Surprised to see this guy here in attendance. We saw him yesterday down on the sideline at the Seattle Sounders FC. Usually not the place where we see you hanging out, Mr. Martins. Oh, wait, hold on. We don't have you. Give me 1 second. Is the mic off here? Let me make sure I didn't screw that up. There we go. Obafemi Martins, what are you doing?
Well, you know, I came to support Steve.
Yeah.
So, actually, I flew from Lagos, Nigeria, to Shanghai. Then Shanghai straight to Seattle.
So you don't even know what time it is. It's crazy.
Right now, I don't know.
You made it to the match yesterday.
Yep.
And what'd you think of watching that Sounder squad? Not a win, but what do you think of how they're looking?
I mean, you know, they did quite well. They did good. You know, for me, it's unlucky for Seattle Sounders. You
sure.
know what I mean? You know, I hope they continue winning. So I'm gonna wish all the players all the best, you know, and the coach as well.
Hey, how you feeling? How you doing? How's your recovery coming along?
Well, we're better now. It's 2 months, you know, so I'm recovering good.
Great. What do you want to see Steve do more of today? What does he need to do to pick up the pace here a little bit?
Well, you know, I saw him running around and everything, but you know they have to give him the ball more, so at least he can score.
Now, when you play against your rivals, we see Jack Jewsbury out here, and he's a former Portland Timber, and now Steve has to be cool with him. How do you feel about that? Can you drop those rivalries when you're out here doing something fun like that? Can you leave it on the side?
You know, when it comes to rival game, you know, we put everything there. I'm an ex Seattle Sounders player, so whenever I play against them, I just want to score and want to win. So, you know, but the fact that we're doing this kind of event like this, helping Steve, I think, you know, we put everything down and we become friends and try to support each other.
Oh, that's awesome, man. All right, what's a memory of Steve that you have from your time that you were here?
Well, not much, but, you know, because of his injury and everything. So, but whenever he trains and everything, you know, I can see his potential and everything. So it's unlucky for him, you know what I mean? So, but I'm happy for him now that he's doing good for himself.
Great. Are we going to hear you on the Wingin' It podcast with Wingin' It with Steve Zakuani? Are you going to be a guest on there at some time?
Well, we'll see. We'll see if I'm less busy. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And how are the Oba-flips? You still doing those?
Right now with injury, no way I can't do it.
But you'll resume. Oh, do we have some contact there in the goal? Nothing happened. I've been dismissed. I'm not even paying attention. I'm facing the wrong direction. I'm like somebody that's in the beer garden at an event talking to people. So you're feeling good. You're ready to get back to it. And the Oba-flip is going to come back, though, right?
It's going to come back. It's going to come back.
Obafemi Martins, you're the best. We are a legend here, and we're so honored to have you come up here and talk to us. Thanks so much.
Very much.
Shameless selfie.
Yeah. So did you expect Oba for your first guest?
No, I thought if I would have known that was happening, I would have been way more freaked out than I was.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Not knowing.
Better to not know
surprise.
that a legend like that is coming up here. That's fantastic. Obafemi Martins in town just to support his friend. You hear him. He flew all the way from Africa to China to the United States of America. That's a lot of travel to be out here to do this. But I guess when you're friends like that and you got something fun going on, it's a good opportunity. Right at that moment, Zakuani gets a touch on the ball. He doesn't have a lot of support up there. Seems like it's pretty hot out there. These guys weren't expecting that, I don't think. Maybe a little hydration break here is going to come into effect.
Did anybody measure the temperature on the field?
I'll get down there here at the half. And
with your infrared thermometer?
I'm just put a hand right to it. I'll do it in Celsius so no one will know. Oh, a hard challenge there. Hurtado comes through. Well, I can go home now, I guess. Obafemi Martins has been here. A bunch of big names sidelined at the match yesterday that Steve Zakuani was able to get out there. Eddie Johnson wearing his France kit. We also saw Ochocinco out there taking in the game from behind the goal. It's a lot of fun times when you can get guys like that out there. Big old boot! Oh, it's just wide! Ochocinco tries to open his account for the day and just couldn't get his foot around it enough. Brett Johnson is the keeper, former equipment manager there for Seattle Sounders FC. He's playing in goal for Blue Team today. The sun in his face, and he almost had to pay for it there with the touch from Chad Johnson. He's an opportunist. He's going to go for it. You can't let him just have that moment without him taking it. Here we go, big run down the left side from Smith. Easily repelled, though, from James Riley. He's done that a million times. He could do that in his sleep. It's not every day you turn around and see Obafemi Martins standing behind you. It's pretty bananas, Adam.
Yeah, that doesn't happen to me too often.
Oh, a hard challenge there. Oh, and then a further add-on, Michael Chabala. Not quite the Michael Teta getting tackled by Marcus Hahnemann from a couple years ago, but a little extra fun there to be had. Brett Johnson getting instructions from his center back of where to play it. Oh. A little too much on it, despite the best efforts there. Out wide, is that Hurtado out there? Yeah. John Beasley has just joined us in the studio. John, you're still wearing your penny here. We haven't seen you out there yet. You going to get some minutes here?
Oh, definitely, eventually. These guys get tired about 20 in.
there we go. Sorry about that.
Definitely, these guys get tired about 20 in. So.
I think you guys weren't prepared for sunshine out there today. It looks like it's taking the gas out of some of these dudes pretty quick.
Definitely. Most of them haven't played in a couple of years. So.
How about you? This is your second or third year?
Third
year doing this. And how does it change from year to year? How did you win your spot? How did you make it here?
Today's the first time it didn't feel like the first day of school. I still picked out my outfit, but it just didn't have that first day of school feel to me. I feel like I've been here before. So,
yeah, okay. So. You're starting to blend in. Maybe you recognize a few guys. Maybe they recognize you.
Well, they recognize me from the terraces, so they know who I am from that. But yeah, definitely. People in the stands.
A huge header from Eddie Johnson just over. That's the Eddie Johnson of old. It looks like he hasn't taken a day off of playing. A great cross, and then he puts his head on it, but just couldn't get it into the top corner there. So, John, this is your third time out here doing this. You've played with some pretty big names on this field, including guys that you would never imagine to be out here kicking a soccer ball around, like Chad Ochocinco.
Sure.
That's got to be pretty nuts. You get a chance to talk to him there behind the scenes in the dressing room?
Yeah, and he's a good social media guy, so we kind of go back and forth on Twitter throughout the year, and it's a good fun with that guy. He's a big personality. So.
Yeah, and he's good to his fans, and he's a lot of fun to watch, and he's
Yes.
out talking smack about playing. He said something to the effect, here, I've actually got it here. Let me find it from, let's see. Any of my followers in Seattle, this is from a couple days ago. I'm in town tomorrow with ample time to beat your ass in FIFA 18 before I search for orcas in the waters on a kayak.
Yeah, and I heard Eddie, Zach asked him if he was going to go to the game, the Portland game.
Yeah.
And he asked if he could play.
You guys need anyone? I was like, there was some good goal production yesterday,
Yes.
but like in other times this season, there have been a couple opportunities. So let's take a chance at someone crazy. There's a big cross. He couldn't get it there. Zakuani into Roger Levesque, who was making the run centrally to the far post there. And he fakes the big swing there. Oh, still the fanciest footwork. His boots might not be as colorful as they used to be, but he's still got those quick feet. How wide is that, Hurtado? Yeah.
It's coming. It's definitely coming. They're getting tired.
Yeah, it's been a minute here, so we haven't seen any scoring action. It's a little timid out there today. We need a game changer. We need someone to get out there and do that.
The pregame ping pong was pretty lively, so maybe they lost a lot of the energy.
Well,
there.
I didn't. I won't ask if whether or not there was adult beverages involved. I would imagine no, because we'd see some guys out here really sweating it up. But pregame ping pong does it. John Beasley, have a wonderful match out there, dude.
Yeah, thank you. I
Thanks
appreciate
for coming
it, guys.
up here and talking to us.
Hey,
That's
support
awesome.
Kingdom Hope.
Yeah, right on. You can do that right now. If you go to the top of your screen, you'll see the little I. Click the I to donate to help out with hashtag Project 50. It's Kingdom Hope. They're raising money to do 50 scholarships in 5 years, and they need your money. They're looking to get people to donate today on a regular basis, just $5 at a time. Never ask for more than that. Can help so many kids get the education that they otherwise might not be able to receive. So we want you to go right there at the top of the screen in the top right corner, the black box there. You can click on the I that's in there and be able to donate $5, $20, $2, whatever you got, $400, that's fine. I learned something from producer Adam there.
400 is the best donation.
2,400 if you're Roger Levesque. With a quick touch, Patrick Ianni on the ball. Here we go, bringing it forward again. Still a scoreless 0-0 draw in the 16th minute. These benches got to get up and start warming up here. They're going to need some. It looks like Vianes is already on the side. Who came in there? You can hear Josh Ford barking out there to leave the ball for him. He's going to handle this and give everyone a chance to get back. Still no trains today. That's the one stat that we should be keeping here. Yeah, usually there's a train or two that's gone by now. Maybe on a Sunday it's a little slow. Chad Johnson on the ball. Dishes it back to Chabala. Pinedo with a single touch there. Chad Johnson directing traffic. He's got his football gloves on just in case someone throws him a spiral, it looks like.
You know, I was thinking about Chad Ochocinco. It's really fortunate that they gave him the number 85 since his last name is Ochocinco.
God, you nothing gets by you. Producer Adam with the big nod there. Oh, what a touch. Drops it right into the path. Oh, Brett Johnson is a match for it. No problem. Josh Ford collects at the back. Looks like he almost went soccer-style throw in there from the box. James Riley on the ball. Out wide, Sawatsky. This guy's unstoppable. He's been playing every year at this, and he's out hustling the whole time. It's crazy. Pineda, thought about a big boot across the top to change the play. That looked like it was close to being offside. Apollon. In the middle, he's got it. Ochocinco calling for it. He starts to post up like he's like he's on the sideline looking to make a reception and then put it out of bounds for to stop the clock. Oh, what a move! Apollon through the middle. Pineda with the blast. That gets through. Gonzalo Pineda, captain for the red team, gets on the board first in the 18th minute. Red team 1, blue team 0. That's exciting stuff. Some great build-up play there, some opportunities. A sweet move by Ash Apollon, and then an excellent, he had an opportunity, and he took it.
Scored by number 10, Gonzalo. Gonzalo. Gonzalo.
All right, we're back underway. Blue team has really had a lot of opportunities that they haven't been able to convert on. Red team punished them for it there. So quick feet made it possible. A 1-0 score here in the 19th. Starfire Sports Stadium, it's the Zakuani and Friends Charity Soccer Match benefiting Kingdom Hope. Project 50 is the goal here, the idea being 50 scholarships in 5 years. Thanks for streaming with us today. Come on down. You can still come on down and enjoy it if you got a few minutes, or make a donation at the top there. Follow the directions in the black box. Games being played to raise funds for Kingdom Hope's new initiative, Project 50. Hashtag Project 50 if you're watching along. With your contributions, they're on their way to give out 50 scholarships in the next 5 years. For more information, please visit kingdom-hope.org. Excellent stuff. That was the ultimate in hold-up play right there. Great idea by Pineda. It was not communicated telepathically to Nate Jakewell on the far side, though. Yeah, he's got a great resume, but I don't know if telepathy is one of the strong suits on there or not. Perhaps we'll get him up here for a word. It's been a long time since we saw the gravity-defying Patrick Ianni playing in Seattle, maybe once a year here with his buddy Steve Zakuani, but some really sweet moves where I feel like he should be NASA-sponsored or something, because he gets up and flips over and has the ability to really put a volley or bicycle at least at or in goal. Trying to switch field. Looks like to the bench there. Make sure blue team is awake, Gonzalo Pineda. Greenwood. Oh, sweet. Stevie Kuhn had a touch there. I can't tell. He looks like he's probably teenaged, which means he will be able to run for at least 30% longer than all of these dudes. Out wide to Ianni. Roger Levesque. That's got to feel pretty familiar to him. Levesque passing to Jewsbury has got to be very strange, though. Look at that. Look at those moves. Cutting right through the midfield. Ochocinco doesn't give up. Looks like they almost had an NFL-style tackle there between the two. Zakuani lines up from the top. No match for Josh Ford, who scooped it up easily, clears it out to the side. Ash Apollon here on the side brings it down through the shade, through the confetti. It's a party. Chabala switches it back to their number 10, Gonzalo Pineda, captain of the red team. Out wide, easily stopped by Hurtado. It's warm out there. You got to think this is going to take its toll. We're going to start to see some of these super subs from the bench come on out. Ianni looking to make something happen. Oh, he cannot feed it through. Chabala too good. Zakuani. Oh! Just too heavy a touch for Eddie Johnson in the middle there. Josh Ford, no problem. I wish you could see the insane amount of pizza happening in the press box right now. Feels like Chad Johnson could run all day. The guy's still super fit. Apollon with a burn. Oh, a sliding challenge. Roger Levesque started to turn it up a bit himself. Ochocinco and Stevie Kuhn get into it there. Advantage being played by the referee. This might be the only match where the refs don't catch a ton of flack from the audience. Look at that big cross that turned it just too close. Brett Johnson, no problem. They've got those super sticky goalkeeper gloves on. He's never going to let that by. That's got to feel pretty good for Stevie Kuhn to be able to get the pass to Eddie Johnson here. Stevie down the right side. No one sees him. He's wide open. Tons of space. Chabala giving him all the room he needs. He probably just heard me say that. I'm sorry, Stevie Kuhn. Back centrally. Zakuani with a touch and a turn. You can see why he's got all those skills and all the accolades. There it is, just an easy touch off. Back out wide, Smith with the cross. Cleared. Zakuani gets his foot on it. Oh, tries to make a move. Keeps it alive. Oh, a big boot from Iani. It should have gone volley for him. That's like his natural strike. Gonzalo Pineda calling for subs. He's yelling at the bench and no one responding. Like, what, me? Us? Oh, we're playing. We don't just have the best seat in the house. Great. Here it comes. Pineda coming off. No one's warmed up. He's the captain. He's trying to get everyone to start working out here. Guys, look alive. Come on, red team. Immediately, blue team is up, warming up as if, yeah, we were warming up this whole time. This guy's been dangerous down this side the whole time. Apollon, number 11, comes in on Patrick Iani. He's going to do a step over. Back the other way. Crosses it back up. Oh, he's fouled in the box. The referee points to the spot. I take back what I said. We're going to have some animosity from the fans, it looks like. The players, at least, calling for VAR. I don't know if we have the capability. Did anyone get it on their iPhone? Do we have VAR capability? It seems outrageous. Producer Adam, what is the story here? We need a replay.
I just recorded it with my mind.
And?
It was a foul.
Ah, valid. Chad Ochocinco.
Let me communicate that with to the that guy.
Yeah, okay. To that referee. Here we go. Chad Johnson. Ochocinco steps up to put a colorful boot through it. Oh, and right in the back of the net. They've taken a 2-0 lead. Look at that contribution from Dan Price with the massive jumping hug. You know that's got to be what powers Ochocinco out here today. Do they all have their own scoring music? That would be incredible. You have walk-up music in baseball. I want scoring music.
Chad.
Dynamite stuff there. 2-0 lead for red team. Blue team is going to have to turn it up. Obvious announcer says obvious thing. We have a very fashionably dressed Osvaldo Alonso who's just come through, saying hi to his pals on the red team bench, showing some support for his buddy. That is a loose goal! That looked like it was some sort of confusion there for the announcer specifically, but between Roger Levesque looked like he might have had the last touch. However, Zakuani's running over for, is that Ryan Smith on the far side? Somebody tweeted us.
Does anybody know who scored? Eddie scored?
Blue team goal. Scored by number 7, Eddie. Eddie. Eddie.
Off screen there, Eddie puts his hand to his ear to hear his own name cheered. He hasn't changed a bit. Michael Teta out wide. This is trouble down the right side. One-on-one. Oh, and he turns it. That is a good-looking goal in the 27th minute. And an almost Oba-flip for red team's number 16, Craig Tomlinson. That was a Tomlinson cartwheel. Now, that doesn't have the same ring to it. Number 16 Craig Tomlinson.
Red team goals go by number 16, Craig.
I'm helping.
Craig.
Nailed it, everyone. Great job. He needs a sub now, puts in a goal, looking for a substitute. Who's got some fresh legs? So we're looking almost a third of the way through here at a 3-1 score, red team versus blue. The blue team's got some work to do here. Would like to go into halftime with at least a little closer score. Oh my goodness, look at this, taking over the booth. First of all, give me a hug, you sweaty monster. Secondly, Roger Levesque, you started this match holding your hamstring. That was like your first move before they even blew the whistle. Hand to hamstring. Are you okay?
Well, now the other one hurts, and we're only 28 minutes in. So came off, get a breather, get a good stretch. Maybe find someone to get a massage.
Yeah, I see the booth out there. I mean, everyone's just sitting on it, which is rude, I feel like. You could be down there getting some work.
I know. I think so. After this, maybe put all four of them to work, each on a different limb.
Yeah, I'm for that. That's absolutely going to be, and it'll be great for everybody who paid to be in the front row there, so they'll get to really watch you get rubbed down. At least for now, you're stretching out the vocal cords. Now, are things getting chippy on the field?
I mean, a little bit. You know, I think anytime you step on the field, anytime this group steps on the field, there's a lot of pride. And so started off a little bit slow. I think everyone's testing out their bodies, not quite as young and spry as each of us used to be.
Sure.
But Red, scoring a couple goals early. You saw Eddie getting one back and getting on track. And so, I think through the end of this half and then into the early second, you're going to see guys start to push a little bit.
Now, Roger Levesque, longtime sounder and taunting member against the Portland Timbers, a taunter, I guess you would say. It must feel pretty weird. I saw in warm-ups you came running out. Jewsbury throws a spike at you a little bit. He went studs up on you there. It must be pretty weird to play on the same squad as him.
Yeah, well, I know Jackie from his days in Kansas City.
Let's not get familiar with him here. Let's keep him where he is.
Yeah, even though his allegiances have shifted over to the Timbers, we'll let it slide, at least at this point.
I will give props to Jack Jewsbury because he's a good dude. And he said yesterday, still in Seattle after the big win, putting the cleats back on tonight. Come out and support the Zakuani and Friends charity match. So all teasing aside, the dude's a good guy. He's helping raise money for Kingdom Hope like the rest of us are out here today. That's a lot of fun. Now, controversial PK call. We didn't have VAR. Is that something you would have liked to see in that instance?
Absolutely. I mean, I think Ash would have gotten a yellow card. I think he would have been in the books for that one.
Yeah,
I think he went down a little bit easy. But I think fans like to see goals, and that's what.
I'd like to see a big piece of defense there from Brett Johnson. Brett, you go back from playing when you were playing, and he was doing equipment managing. Good dude.
I do, yeah. He's a great guy and a great goalkeeper. I think he plays more soccer than probably anybody out here. As we would say in basketball, a gym rat. I mean, that Brett Johnson, and it shows on that save right there.
Absolutely. Now, I don't know if you can confirm this or not. I've heard from a source that Brett can be a lot of fun off the pitch too.
I can neither deny nor confirm. I know we're not all as young as we once were. I would say at one point or other, people would probably say the same about me, Gregor.
Sure. I think I can find a couple people to say that as well. Now, you said when you're out there, you're warming up the body a little bit because it doesn't quite move. I can never tell. Steve comes trotting out on the field, and he's just like, am I being cool, just kind of like slowly coming out, or is that like old man body working? I can't tell the difference.
No, I think with Steve, that's just calm, cool, collective.
I'm just so cool.
He can turn it on whenever he wants to.
Speaking of which.
Right here, for example.
Steve Zakuani to Eddie Johnson is something I would have liked to see way more of. Josh Ford at 40 yards now. An open goal move like we saw earlier with the Sounder. Now, what do you expect here? You guys are down by 2. What are you going to need to do to turn this thing around?
I think it's let the creativity show through. Get Steve and Eddie on the ball, and those of us who are just out there running around to get in good positions. And I think we'll sneak a couple more. Especially if they keep Zawadzki in the back there. He's going to get tired. I mean, that guy's older than anybody out here combined. So, sorry, D. I love you.
How about this kid here, this Stevie Kuhn out here? That's the key to my success right now. He's younger than all of you guys by half, it looks like. And so I feel like he could run until the end of time.
I think, 90 minutes. You're going to see him really excel in the last 10 to 15. That's where I think we're going to have age on our side and maybe sneak a couple late ones.
Speaking of which, Coach D there out on he kicks it out wide. Here we go. Oh, now we can get some proper banter. Jack Jewsbury joining us.
Portland, Maine. Hey,
we're sticking with that one
Jackie
still, huh?
Jewsbury, everybody.
Oh, we missed something there. Was that another goal?
Oh, no.
Jack, thank you so much for coming up here. We were just reading a tweet about you. We were first giving you a lot of shtick, and then inviting you. You were inviting people to come out and participate and raise money, and we're very grateful for that today.
It's a great cause. So I just saw a few friendly faces wearing Timbers green as I walked up here. So
that's good. Your tweet worked then, if that's the case.
Good, yeah.
Now. We saw you in warm-ups when Roger came out. I saw you put studs up, okay? It might have been teasing, but I thought, is there going to be some intensity to this match today? When you're on the same team, how do you quell those ancient feelings of wanting to get after Roger like that?
Yeah, it was funny. As soon as I saw him, it was as soon as he crossed that line, those are the things that enter into your head. But, no, we're on the same team today. So
absolutely,
it's all about, Steve and his foundation. So it's been fun. Blue team needs to get a couple goals here before second half.
Yeah, what's going on, man? You got all the talent in the world out there, and is it just Josh Ford is unstoppable? Is that what we're looking at, or Chabala's playing his butt off?
And a couple guys are past their prime, have added a few pounds, so we don't get around the same. But no, it's fun.
How quickly can you turn it back on? You only been a couple away for a couple years.
Yeah, it's interesting. When you retire, you kind of step away from it for a little bit, and then you realize how much you miss it. So games like this are a lot of fun. There's a lot of faces that you recognize from the years that have finally hung them up. So it's a lot of fun, but it gets a little competitive. You've seen a few tackles flying out there.
Absolutely. We saw a PK opportunity, so that's crazy.
Yeah.
How about for you? Did you come up for the match yesterday? Did you take in Timbers' victory? Ugh, pains me to say it.
It feels good saying that, doesn't it?
Now, you're still involved with the team. You're in the front office now,
Yeah, still
right?
working with the club. But yes, I did. I came up. My family, I have two little ones. My wife and the family came up last night. We caught the game and then just checking out Seattle the rest of the day and then staying the night again. So
pick the perfect day. It's not too far away. Easy drive home tomorrow when everyone else isn't doing it. Jack Jewsbury, thanks for coming up and saying hi, man. We really appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks a lot. Yeah. All right, back to the action here. We missed a goal, 4-1. After a 30-something minute goal from someone.
It was Ash.
Apollon. Was anyone able to yell that? Yeah, all right. Good. The pizza eating in this press box it's unbelievable. I'm so jealous. Josh Ford puts his foot through it. Chabala taking on Beasley here. Beasley, a three-time player here, friend of old Zakuani and a regular around these parts. Spencer Adams. The only thing I know about Spencer Adams is that guy loves retweeting soccer. So here we are in the 36th minute, 4-1, red team beating blue. You feel like you got a couple guys that would have loved to play some serious minutes on a competitive pitch with Zakuani and Eddie Johnson up here at the top, and yet we're not seeing the results that you would expect. It's going to happen. Spencer Adams out wide. Eddie Johnson thinks twice of it. Dishes it back. Some good 1-2 here. Oh, just a clumsy touch there from old Spencer. Having a chance. When I say old, I don't mean that literally, because otherwise everyone could turn that back on me. Good to see on the red team Dan Price. He's a CEO of a company here in Seattle that made a lot of buzz when he reduced his own salary and bumped up everyone else's to the old $75,000 mark. I wonder if he's adjusted that for the fact that Seattle now is too expensive to live on with that type of salary. Sawatsky. Ioni easily able to take care of that. I'll have to get him up here because I never know if it's Ioni or Ioni. Someone right now on the stream is like, you idiot. Chad Johnson tries to make the challenge. Eddie Johnson, super quick feet. Keep your run going, Beasley. In the middle there. Stevie Kuhn gets a touch. Zakuani. Through two defenders. Turns it back around. Takes a big hit just over. Just a little wide and a little bit over there. Zakuani wants that goal, but so far everything's coming from the top of the box there. It looks like the blue team's going to need to make a couple plays happen inside there. Get a little closer to that 6 yard and put that Josh Ford to work here a little more. Substitution time. Craig Tomlinson joining us here up in the booth. Craig, you're looking like you're having a lot of fun out there after putting in a big goal and getting a huge celebration. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, just to get another goal for your team and keep the momentum going. We got a good start.
Yeah, you guys are killing it. 4-1 right now. That's not bad. Must feel good to be out there.
Yeah, it's great and great for the fans. I mean, anytime you can put on a quality show for the fans, it's always a lot of joy, man.
If you look at the top of our screen right now, you'll find a button here to donate for Kingdom Hope. That's what we're here today to do, to raise money for hashtag Project 50, an opportunity to get 50 scholarships in 5 years for kids. All of us out here today, everyone watching, we're all doing something there. The next step is to click the little eye there in that logo and donate a few bucks to be able to help make that dream a reality. That's like a cliche, but that's exactly what we want today.
Yeah.
And awesome performances by you out there. Did I see a little cartwheel afterwards? Did I see that happen?
Well, it's a tradition. Go back to the days of the USL days with the Sounders.
Yeah.
Just always trying to, have a connection with the fans. And that's one way of, just kind of, when you do it for your team, also do it for the community and the fans as well. So, spice it up.
We talked to Obafemi Martins. He's another guy that did that a lot. He has the Oba-flip, and it's like, I don't think he can do that right now. A big touch in the middle there. Cleared, though. Sawatsky's all over it. He's being hunted down there. Look at that hold-up play he's got going, though. It's unbelievable. Now, how are you and Steve connected? Are you guys buddies?
Well, we maintain a great...
oh, here it is. Big in the box. Steve Zakuani with his opportunity couldn't make the connection on the far post there to Eddie Johnson. Josh Ford not wasting any time. Beasley flailing his body around. Surprised he didn't put some beard on it. Here comes Ash Apollon out wide. Number 11 is charging into the box here in the middle. He's kind of figured this out. He's made some runs here on Yanni and the rest of the defense there, trying to find an opportunity. He's created a couple goal opportunities. So you guys go way back. You've maintained a good relationship, you and Steve.
When back in 2009, when we got started, with the MLS franchise.
Yes, sir.
Our connection started from back then, and he's an amazing guy, Steve, and I'm so proud of the job he's doing, the amazing work he's doing in our community to give back to the game.
Yeah.
So being here is just really a testament to the guy he is. Bringing people out here to support that.
Is that Ryan Smith that it looked like?
That's Barnes.
That was a casual goal that we got lost in conversation there. It looked like it was number 10, Ryan Smith. Yeah, it looked like that after Zakuani gives him the praise.
By number 10, Ryan
Smith! That's nice, helping out. Craig Tomlinson, that's awesome. So is it more fun to be working for a community effort or to get out there and to play some soccer? Which do you prefer right now?
Oh, soccer is always our first love. I mean, all of us been playing the game since we were little boys, growing up in our community.
Yeah, sure.
I grew up in Jamaica, and it's really, everyday thing. Just being on the streets, playing with our friends.
You made it look like an everyday thing.
So it's always about community. I mean, it's connecting with your neighbors and your friends at school, out of school, and here we are. We get to do both, all in one.
Yeah, it's great. It's kingdom-hope.org to help contribute. What you can do right now is you can still come down and join us. That'll be fun. Or you can get online and make a donation. Do it right here in the video as some play develops here. Dan Price with a loose touch there. Oh, he goes down. No call from the ref. Craig Tomlinson, thanks for coming up, man. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Back to the action here, a 4-2 match with just minutes remaining in the first half. I don't know if we do stoppage time or not here in this. Dan Price coming off to the blue team bench. I think that's... Okay, Dan's just going to take some time here to chat, it looks like. Maybe his long hair got a little wet or something. I don't know. A gust of wind. All right, some play developing here. John Beasley's got a run on it, but Josh Ford, he's too good a keeper to have let that get by. He's a former Seattle Sounders FC keeper, Josh Ford. He won the job as number 3 goalkeeper from Seattle over yesterday's starter, Brian Meredith, who had a hell of a match. Shoutouts to @Method Designs on Twitter, who is evidently rooting for Blue Team, or at least Mega Man. Let's hear it for Metal Man. Was it Leaf Man? Was that another one? I need some Googling here.
Yeah, let me Google that for you.
For now on, when I don't know the player's name, we'll just default, it says Cool Keith here, to perhaps a Mega Man character. Winding up here the first half at Starfire Sports Stadium. It's a Zakuani and Friends Charity Soccer match. Welcome if you're just joining us. The game's being played to raise funds for Kingdom Hope's new initiative, #Project 50. They don't call it #Project 50, but that's what I want you to use on social media when you're talking about it. With your contributions, we're on our way to giving out 50 scholarships in the next 5 years. For more info, you could visit kingdom-hope.org or look online for Project 50, #Project 50. We haven't had that huge moment yet. I guess a Chad Ochocinco PK is pretty dang cool. But previous years, we've seen Marcus Hahnemann taking justice into his own hands in NFL/WWE style tackling Michael Tedda after he alleged Tedda had dived. No VAR that year either. Ash Apollon dishes it off. Chabala through the middle to Nate Jacowa. Rumor has it that Jacowa ultramarathoned his way straight to Seattle from south of Portland to get here. He is an ultramarathoner running 100-plus miles at a time, which is insane.
Just for fun, huh?
Just to do it.
Yeah.
He and Roger Levesque both. Pals in that. Number 25, Spencer Adams here, out wide looking for an outlet. Someone coming to relieve him. That's Hurtado. Oh, he's just going to put the cross in. There it is to Roger Levesque, who seemed to jump duck. The jump duck, Roger Levesque's new move. Oh, I meant to ask. Oh, there was an opportunity on the cross from Zakuani. What happens if Zach or Nate Jacowa scores? We'll get back to that thought here in a second as Patrick Ayani goes in on fellow defender Michael Chabala. Out for a throw. Levesque hustling to get there. Stevie Kuhn there to the middle. Can't get it done. Ochocinco on the ball. He's going to have to battle Eddie Johnson, who's looking forward to halftime in those orange slices. John Beasley waves a finger in the face of Ochocinco, who gets called for a foul and doesn't like to hear it. Not today, Ochocinco, says Beasley. Now go rub your beard on him.
I think that was the halftime whistle.
Not today, Adam, the producer.
That's the end of the first half. With the score.
That's the end of the first half. 4-2, red team versus blue. Whose mom brought orange slices, blue team?
Since this game is being played to raise funds.
Do they even have a locker room portion of this, or did they just hang out here down on the pitch from year to year? Can't remember.
In the next 5 years. For more information, please visit.
We'll take a break here for a few minutes and come back to the Zakuani and Friends Charity Soccer match benefiting kingdom-hope.org. You can make a donation right now at the top corner of your screen by hitting the I button. Do it now and you can help out your own way without even being here today as you stream. We'll be back in a minute. Washington. I almost said good morning. God. Hi, I'm Gregor. I'm the host of Mornings on 107.7 The End, and I'm helping out with the Zakuani Friends Charity Soccer Match. Second half is underway. We rejoin with a score of Red Team 4, heading left to right. Blue Team 2, heading right to left. As a soccer fan, I would assume that you would know that. So we have a bunch of people that have showed up to show support for their buddy Steve Zakuani. We're talking about players out on the field right now, from Peter Vianis, who used to play here, to Chad Ochocinco, an NFL star, coming out to help their friend out, Eddie Johnson and Patrick Ianni, Roger Levesque. There's some characters that we've seen before and some new ones, but then on top of that, we have DeAndre Yedlin on the sideline hanging out. Coach Brian Schmetzer made an appearance here to support his just a broadcast partner there. And then on top of that, joining us in the booth right now is Dan Price. Hey, Dan.
Gregor, I am your only guest who does not get summoned by the producer. I do self-summoning.
Hi, can I go up to the booth?
No, I just came up.
Oh, what? Oh, that's the best. Thanks.
By the way, thank you so much for doing this again. It means so much to Steve.
Yeah, man.
So pumped that you're here.
Thank you for doing it, too. That's great. We have a really good time getting to come out here and goof off, and then Obafemi Martins shows up, who you're buddies with.
You know, the last 2 days have been pretty crazy for me because I've spent most of the last couple days with Oba, Eddie, Yedlin, Steve. The other day,
Eddie Johnson can't make it happen off the post. Oh my!
Do we have goal line technology? That's the question.
I'm so angry about this. No VAR. No.
Oh!
Is he calling it a goal?
Yeah, the linesman gave it.
The linesman gives the goal.
The linesman gave the goal. Absolutely, they're giving the goal.
There's a
video reviews.
Jump hug.
Says.
Oh, they should be glad that there's no VAR, because that was going to be a tough sell to make that a goal as it bounced back out. But hey, blue team narrows the score now 4-3, and the 40. Oh, they're going video review. We have an iPhone being held up by the fourth referee near side. He takes a look with his hand visor. He calls it. There's a goal. VAR is the victor today for the blue team.
That was fake.
I'm just here to commentate. You're calling color today? Red, I would guess, but
you know what's been cool, though, is just to see how well everybody's doing.
Yeah.
Because obviously DeAndre is just lighting the world on fire.
Absolutely.
He matched, I think, an American record for Premier League starts this year. And
playing in Newcastle in the Premier League.
He's doing fantastic overseas and for the national team. Eddie Johnson got a surprise call the other day from Christian Pulisic, asking him to start training him, and he showed up in Orlando. And so Eddie's just on cloud 9 about that.
He looks like it too. His footwork is insane. He looks like he's really in at a gear that he was in when he was playing full time.
He's doing great. Oba, he's injured right now, but
he told me he's fine. He said, "I'm fine. I'm back to full." And I was like, "You're going to do an Oba flip?" He was like, "I'm not that full."
And the contract Oba got in China is ridiculous.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
It's unbelievably good. And as much as I hate that he's not here right now, for him as a person, it was a dream come true to get that contract.
There's the rumor that Oba helped make the Kim Ki-hee thing possible, to have Kim Ki-hee playing central defense here after a
I don't think he did it on purpose, but unintentionally.
But if that's the case, I've loved that move too. So even there, he's helping out in a way when it comes down to that.
It's been nice to get that depth. And then, of course, the man of the hour, Steve Zakuani.
Sure.
The way he brings this community together and keeps people interacting and trying to do the right thing and trying to contribute, it's just amazing. And it's just such a fun reunion to be a part of.
Absolutely.
Every year,
we had a chance to speak. I do a podcast called The Full 90 Extra Time, and we had a chance to have Steve in, and he was talking about we really got down to the idea of he's hit a whole new gear in his new career. His insight into what's going on in the Sounders squad is isn't matched by anyone out there, and you see it with the amount of attention his Twitter feed alone gets just from his commentary, and he's got such a sharp mind. What do you think it's been that's taken him from the first couple of years to now his fourth year doing this as a commentator?
Steve has always had an amazing charisma and amazing way to connect with people.
Yeah.
Oba yesterday was telling me about the first time he saw Steve walk by, and he instantly wanted to connect with him, respected him. And Steve has that. I, as his close friend, I told him that early in his career, at times he kind of abused it a little bit.
He's young.
But I think he's just he's had the maturity to see the gift that he has, and he's so smart, he's so articulate. And people aren't used to seeing, somebody who can just go straight from being world-class at one thing.
Josh Ford getting beaten off his line. Here we go. This could be an equalizer. Eddie Johnson has an opportunity. Centers it for Zakuani.
Big
block. Defense. Mahanis leaves it for, Nate Jacob puts a foot on it. Roger Levesque had a chance.
Clear.
Here it is. We've got Eddie Johnson can't do the footwork magic that time. Josh Ford had them all lined up. Plus a great step in from the defense there. Amazing stuff. Now, Dan, how are you, man? You've talked about yourself 0% and everyone else the whole time. How you made headlines with your business for making sure that everyone was getting the equal pay at your company, and you took a pay cut yourself to do that. You made a ton of headlines. You're very humble about it, which we appreciate. But how's that going? How are you feeling about your company now and the contribution you've made?
I love my job and I love working, so that's a big part of it. But also, I think the reason why I love my job is the people I work with, they take so much responsibility, which keeps me kind of being a member of the team as opposed to, and I don't want to be Leo Messi in Argentina over the last few days in the World Cup where everything's relying on him.
Yeah.
I want to work as part of a functioning team. And so that's so much fun. And for proof of it, I got up snowboarding like 25 times last year. I'm surfing, 1 day a week.
Where are you surfing?
So I surf. We have an office in Hawaii and California, but also I surf behind boats, and I really enjoy that. I do the wake surfing thing. And for anyone out there that wants to check out our awesome surfing videos and pictures, my Instagram is Dan Price Seattle, and I'm posting all the time in the summer about it. So it's just, life is really good, and I'm waiting for something bad to happen because it's just like a dream come true, which tells me, if you pay it forward through events like this, like Steve's doing, it makes your own life better too. Steve does this to be unselfish.
Yeah.
I did the $70K minimum wage to be unselfish, but it actually ended up making things better for me. So
it looks like
amazing.
Okay, we looked like we had someone keeper too far off his line. Brett Johnson that came off a little bit, and with Ochocinco, that guy's got wheels.
The keepers have been very aggressive so far. We'll see if they can keep that up. Speaking of that, I got to get back on the pitch.
Before you go, we actually have a request from Twitter.
Okay.
We've been requested to ask our next interviewee to do a confetti angel on the field.
So if you're down
I would
here,
be happy to do that.
All
for
right,
you guys.
we'll make sure to watch and get it on film and everything for you.
Just any time before the end, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
it
keep
might
an
be
eye on
right
you.
at the end.
Great.
Yeah.
Or just go out and do it now.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
We appreciate your time coming up here,
Thank you
Dan, and
so
to volunteer.
much.
And like Dan said, it's about us making contributions. You can go right now, the top right part of the screen, and there it says, click the I to donate to the hashtag Project 50. It's Kingdom Hope Project 50. 50 scholarships in 5 years is the goal here. You can donate $1 right now, $5, 20, 400, whatever you got, 2,400 if you need, just by clicking right now, top of your screen there. We appreciate you being here with us today. We've had a lot of opportunities to speak with some great players, both from Sounders past. We'll hopefully get some more opportunities for current and from people that are just supporting the community by being out here today. All right, back to the action here as the red team is looking to make a move down and increase the lead here. Tomlinson making a break there. Easily cleared, though.
Greg, I think we need to give a quick shout-out to our camera operator, Casey Littlejohn. He's doing a fantastic job.
Love that,
here
Casey.
all by himself. Doing such a good job.
Love when he comes to visit me in Snohomish. That's amazing. Also, while we're at it, gosh, I'm negligent and I apologize. All of this action you're seeing today in the stream is brought to you by Adam Weigel, producer Adam.
That's me.
And Bootstrapper Studios. They specialize in event and video of all sizes, live streaming, and inexpensive commercials for your small business. Take your business to the next level with this. It's really cool. For info, for more, just email info@bootstrapperstudios.com. info@bootstrapperstudios.com to find out what they can do for you. I'm starting a cat costume business. I'll email you and you can give me a quote.
I can live stream you dressing up cats.
Oh man, my cat Peanut is going to be so mad. Shout outs to Peanut.
That would be a fun show, actually.
I'm telling you, man, I'm full of ideas. We got pizza in the studio. We got babies today. It's amazing. As Steve Zakuani takes a couple touches, moves through 3 defenders.
You think they'll let him score?
Takes his sweet time. Oh, he's going to want that one back. Oh, Jack Jewsbury takes down the keeper. No call. Gonzalo Pineda on the ball. I don't know what's going to happen if Levesque or Jacowa scores, because they're supposed to do the tree felling celebration, and they're on opposite teams.
I want to see Jewsbury cut down Roger. I think that would be really funny.
I don't think Portland will ever forgive him. Also, it would work on another level, though. I'm torn.
Yeah, I think it would be fantastic.
It's fun to see all the different types of soccer gear that we have here today. As we see a substitution here, welcoming to the pitch, Tim Ham, number 24, coming out to make his contribution. Haven't called Edson Buddle's name enough today. That's a mistake on my part. Jack Jewsbury just tees off from the top of the circle there.
Exactly.
all sorts of timber jokes flying in the press box today, as it should be. So we're seeing all kinds of different representation out here. It's really cool to see Sounders jerseys and to see Tacoma Stars kits out there. I love that long sleeve kit. It's really nice. All the different types, all the different eras. And then my favorite out of everything to see is the jerseys from previous matches out here. I see a Chris Henderson jersey. One of the nicest guys is out scouting for the Seattle Sounders FC. His jersey from a match 2 years ago. All kinds of autographed kits out here as well. I got the Tacoma Stars stuff, but it's fun to see a red Roger Levesque kit from years ago. Ham out wide.
Ham.
Dangerous touch there. Michael Teta, who's been tackled before.
Do we know? We've got somebody. Who is
Oh
this
my
guy?
God.
Who is this guy?
I didn't think he was going to be able to take a step away. I thought he was going to have to play a full 90. We're welcome to the booth to his own event, Steve Zakuani.
What's up, guys?
How are you? Are out of breath. You're up here
I'm
like
tired.
Sweating, tired.
This is my 10-minute break.
Here, man, you need some water?
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. This is all benefiting Kingdom Hope. Steve is the driving force behind all of this. Right now, you can go to the top of the screen while you're hearing from Steve, and you can click on the donate I there and be able to make a donation. $2, $5, $10, $20, whatever you want. You can make a contribution and help out right now today. Just because you're at home watching doesn't mean you can't be participating. Now, Steve is out there putting it on the line, and I'm confused, Steve. Are you doing this just so you can get back out there and play soccer?
It's an excuse, yeah. It's a good excuse to get out there. Also see old friends as well.
Yeah, get your friends together. Like, you know, when you're a kid, you call everyone up in the neighborhood or something like that.
Exactly.
Right?
Except now we're flying in from all over, but it's just great, man, to come out here and compete in front of these fans and have an amazing day.
Roger Levesque making a big run in there. His brightly colored shoes get stumbled upon. It's fun to see some of your friends that are out here. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I turn around and Obafemi Martins is standing behind me, and I almost died on the spot. You guys got to warn me about that. He flew so far to be here today. Yeah. What do you think it is that compels people to come out here and do this?
I think they know me, we're friends.
Sure.
And they believe in the cause as well. And he came from Nigeria to China and then to Seattle. And then he leaves right after the game. So can't get more of a friend than that, in my opinion. And everyone loves seeing him as well. It's great. And DeAndre Yedlin too.
I could see Yedlin down on the bench hanging out with his warm hat on in the summer. We saw him at the match with you yesterday. You brought your friends out to see the thing. Were you doing your job yesterday? Were you broadcasting?
I took the day off to watch the game from a box with all the guys.
I can't believe they let you have a day off. There's so few games.
Especially the Timbers game, yeah.
That's an unbelievable, sad result. But then we just talked to a Timber that we all know and that has made us pay before. Jack Jewsbury was just up here. Yes. How do you guys leave that off the other field and come in here today and be on the same team?
Yeah, you just compete because we're playing not for 3 points, but for the cause. And we're able to look at it that way.
Oh, my God, here's a big move. And, just wide. Unbelievable. A huge opportunity there, but could not convert. Red team here making challenges still. Was that Buddle that did that? Oh, my goodness. Edson Buddle out there. That guy has 100 MLS goals, one of only 10 people to do that. He's going to regret that one right there today.
Yeah.
Now, Steve, your team's down by 1 goal. What do you got to do besides have Roger Levesque on your team making a big run against Josh Ford? What do you got to do to equalize and then take the lead in this?
I think we're in good shape. We're going to finish strong. We were 4-1 down. It's now 4-3.
Yeah.
We've got about 30 minutes left, so we're going to finish strong. I feel we're going to win the game. So I'm hoping when I get back out there, I can get my goal as well.
I want to see you and EJ linking up with some sweet in-the-box passing to show the magic that we all know you guys have.
That's the goal. That's the goal for us.
All right, cool. Get back out there and run around, man. You got a chance to catch your breath. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Absolutely. Steve Steve Zakuani, this is all about his event today. It's about coming out here and supporting, not him specifically, but his organization. 50 scholarships in 5 years is what they're trying to do. And you can find out all about that. The hashtag Project 50. When you go to kingdom-hope.org, you can see all the great work that they're doing. On top of that, you can make a donation right now on your screen where it says donate. There's a little I above that. You can just do that and then make a small contribution or a big contribution. We're not asking for a lot today, but if you can give something, that's super awesome. I would like to even suggest that maybe you could even come down here still if you were in the near area and be able to.
Yeah, if you live in Renton or the surrounding area, you could get here in like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, we're at Starfire Sports Stadium here, and we're hanging out for the Zakuani and Friends Charity Soccer match. I love this kid out here. Stevie Kuhn's been causing trouble all day. It's got to feel pretty dang good to be able to dish a pass off to Eddie Johnson and then hear him tell you what to do next. Like he's got.
Do we know how old he is?
I have no idea. From here, this is not fair, and I hate to do this to this kid, but from here, he looks not a day over 18.
No, he very much looks like he's in high school.
Look at that.
Is he the same?
A quick look. He's got all kinds of space. Jacobo makes a challenge up there. Eddie Johnson looks like he's seen days where he's not been as tired.
I think he's been playing the last few years too.
Stevie Kuhn making contributions for years, says producer Adam. Look at this, out wide to the right, across. Oh, easily off the chest and controlled there. Darius Barnes makes it easy for Josh Ford to make this happen. Red team advancing. Keeper's out to handle that, no problem though. Sweeper keeping a little bit there. Ricky Greenwood dishes it back off to longtime sounder El Presidente John Kennedy Hurtado. I like when they start to get a little bit of confidence in some players that they maybe don't know. You see this kid out here kicking the ball around, and he can control, and suddenly that happens. Out wide, can he keep it in? Jewsbury, he's out. Oh, that looked close. I can't believe that wasn't called. The same ref who called the goal says that that's in. Across to, that just couldn't get to the head of Roger Levesque. It's been super fun to watch all these guys out here together. Oh my gosh, a little heavy collision there. We got some rolling, some real world-class rolling that's happening here. Oh, it's Darren Sawatsky giving a hard time to Roger Levesque. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. The day just got a whole lot brighter because we've got a name in here that you'll know from years of playing at Seattle Sounders FC, DeAndre Yedlin.
Yes.
Thank you for coming up here, man. That's great. How you feeling?
I'm all right. Good. Just watching the games, chilling with friends, chilling with family. So it's a good little outing.
That must have been tough yesterday to watch the game and not be able to do anything about it from the sideline.
Yeah, 100%.
How about today? You want to get out there and run around with these guys?
Yeah. No, that'd be great, but just got to make sure I stay fit for preseason. So, fortunately, won't be able to play today, but
of course,
having fun watching.
And now, how similar is the lifestyle and the weather between here and where you're living in Newcastle and in the England?
It's very similar. There's a lot of similarities between the two cities, actually, which I think makes Newcastle feel so much like home. So
have the fans taken to you there? Do you feel like you're really making the difference there?
No, they have for sure. They've taken me in, welcomed me. So fortunate to be there.
How did you become friends with Steve?
So I remember he went to University of Akron.
Yeah.
And when I was in the academy, obviously he was playing for the Sounders. I messaged him and asked him about the Akron and the coach, and he had given me some advice. And I thought, for professional player to kind of help an academy player like that. I mean, he didn't have to message me back, but he did and told me all about it. And then obviously it happened that I came to the Sounders as well, and we played together. So from there we built a friendship.
Oh, that's incredible. That's really cool. It's cool to see you out here, and you can come back home, which is a nice part of it. You didn't have to be like Oba, who flew from China to get here or whatever.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. Well, we're out here giving our time up to be able to do this, and anyone can now go and help out by going on our screen here to the donate button right there at the top, and you can give to Kingdom Hope. You like seeing what Steve's doing? Have you been part of it before?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. This is the first I've actually been able to be at the game, but it's, you obviously see it all over social media, so it's incredible what he's doing, and it's obviously a great cause, and obviously everybody here is showing great support. So it's wonderful to see.
Cool. We can't wait to see you leading the next group of kids in the U.S. men's national team. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks for coming up and saying hi.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Well, DeAndre Yedlin sometimes just pops into a studio here. This has been by far the craziest afternoon of hanging out with the most talented soccer players that Seattle has known. A lot of fun.
Yeah, I'd be impressed, except I had all of them over for dinner last night.
Yeah, of course.
So, you know.
Yeah.
It's a normal Saturday night.
What'd you guys
event.
do? I don't know.
We played apples to apples.
Oh, yeah. Little, got out the ninja sword and cut some fruit as well?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, great. Okay, that sounds like a lot of fun. You guys are a real wholesome gang. Look at that, Steve Zakuani straight from the booth to the box. A little touch there to John Beasley, who takes a hit, but you're not going to beat Josh Ford on that. That guy not only played 4 years in college, but also was a backup keeper for the Seattle Sounders FC. John Beasley got to do better. You got to do better, bro. Nate Jacoa is going to have leg replacement surgery after that challenge from John Kennedy Hurtado. Look at that feed. Such great defense there. Across the middle, Levesque looking for a target far side. Interrupted. Here we go, quick corner. Roger has to cover the old face there because of the sunshine. Look at that, he sees a target. Iani, top of the box, takes a step in. Jack Jewsbury tries to roll it back. Doesn't have the fancy enough footwork there this time. Just back to Ford and cleared. Blue team throw-in. Down a goal in the 67th minute here. 2/3 of the way gone. Looking to make some difference here to tie this sucker up. Late breaking news from my text messaging. My dog has peed on the floor. Chowder.
To be honest, it's almost as good as the news I just got from my wife. So we have an Airbnb.
Did my dog pee on your floor too?
No.
Okay.
No. We have an Airbnb in our basement with a separate entrance.
Yeah.
But the current guest just keeps walking in the front door of the house.
Hey!
And she's like, I don't know what to do.
Hi, friend. Yes.
Use the side door, please.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
You know what? That person should come down here and hang out at
Really?
the
Yeah,
Zakuani and
exactly.
Friends charity match. Love watching Nate Jakewell on the ball here, midfield. Gonzalo Pineda, the captain. Dishes out wide, an opportunity here from the wing. Ochocinco, making the run. Drew the defense off there. Keeper says, not today. Eddie Johnson giving directions to Zakuani, who just straight up said, nah. Michael Teta out wide here. Off the left foot, number 11, Zakuani. Whatever happened to that green, giant foam Z that people would bring to the matches? I feel like that needs to be here next year.
I don't know, but I just realized that we forgot to ask Yedlin to do confetti angels.
Ah, dang it. At some point here,
They have to give him one. It's tradition.
oh boy. Tracking back. Oh, an easy goal. Tomlinson puts one in. That's going to make things more difficult for the blue team. Now down 5-3. Tomlinson, his second goal of the day.
Red team goal is scored by number 16.
Will he cartwheel or won't he?
Craig! Craig!
That's me yelling. Yeah, we're waiting for a snow. We need that confetti angel. I don't think I can communicate that from up here. Whew. Nothing like making the old Instagram there, making a dumb face, talking to DeAndre Yedlin. That's amazing. Thank you. Everyone follow BritVox US to see that lovely picture. Look at this. This guy's been tearing it up all day. This is exciting here. Hey, welcome to the booth. Oh, you got your leg taped up. What happened?
Just a little pulled hamstring.
Ash Apollon, is that
Ash
how
Apollon, yes.
Ash Apollon. Oh, my God. I apologize. I've been saying it wrong all day. That's
No worries,
terrible.
no
Oh,
worries.
my God. Hey, thanks for coming up to the booth and hanging out. Thanks for volunteering your time out there. And thanks for putting on a show. You were cutting them silly down here in the first half. Did you
Thanks,
feel good to get out there?
It feels so good, but, it's I came from far to come to this game, so I'm participating every year. So
yeah,
it's always nice to support a good cause, and I'm a good friend of Steve's, and I've been around the Sounders for a while. So
sure.
I was in Paris, so
my God.
once Steve said, "Hey, come, it's game time," so I'm like, I'm doing my best. I pulled my hamstring because during preseason, so now I'm playing in France. So
oh no, are they gonna be mad at you?
They're not gonna be mad at me. It was during preseason, so I had like 2 weeks to recover. So right now I'm just gonna be in Seattle for another week and then go back to France. But it's amazing, you know. It's a good day. We're enjoying it. It's a good cause, and the people are having fun. So that's the most important.
You're delivering on it too, man. I think you had some moves out there. I think you like left Yanni in his boots out there a couple times.
Yeah, trying to get a Sounders contract.
I'll put in a good word. I know no one. That's awesome. So you've known Steve for a long time?
Yes, I've known Steve for a while. When he played here, and I also had preseason with S2.
Yeah.
Like back 2 years ago. So yeah, I've been around for a while, and
I did a couple of those games too. I called you Apollon in that too.
Yeah.
God dang it. Yeah. What an idiot.
That's okay.
You're having fun out there though. It looks like at least you were until so they've subbed you out for the rest of the match, and now you're just hanging out, talking to people, signing autographs and whatnot, right?
Of course.
That's
Awesome. I told Steve I only have one half in me. I don't want to push it too much, so I gave him one half, so now I'm just going to relax and enjoy the rest.
That's awesome, man. Right on. You can make a donation. We're donating our time and hanging out today, but you can go onto the feed right here and click on the donate eye there. Oh, boy. That looks like that could point to the spot. John Kennedy Hurtado puts an arm into the back of somebody. Yellow card shown. That might be. We saw a red card last year when Marshawn Lynch picked up the ball and ran with it. Deserve it. Okay, great.
Right.
But I don't think I've ever seen a yellow card out there for something as cold as that.
It is a charity game. Don't forget that.
Yeah, I know, man. Like you're hurt. We're gonna hurt other people out there. No good.
It's just a little push.
He'll be all right. He got
Cinematics.
Dusted off there.
Yeah, it's all right. Let's just hope we score here. What's the score? 5-3.
Yeah. You could put this match away pretty good.
Put it to bed. 20 minutes left. We know Eddie wants to score more, so he's got the competitiveness inside.
Now, Ash, we've been requested on our feed that somebody does a snow angel in the confetti out there. Do you think you could do that for us?
What is that?
Oh, snow angel, where you lay in the snow and do this, and it makes an angel shape out of it. I guess that's like a cultural thing here that maybe we got to share more of.
I don't mind.
I love that you just wave your arms.
Well, I showed him. I was showing him. Yeah, I mean, you got to do it with your legs, too, so it makes it... You can use my phone. We'll look it up and show you. Ash, thanks for coming up here and hanging out, man.
Right,
thanks for your time out there on the field today.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, man, right on. Thank you. All right, so back to the action here. Let's go. Ash Apollon almost took my phone. God, he's hobbling out of here. That poor guy's back to France to take care of business, and there, I have a feeling his club's going to be mad.
So apparently, while we weren't paying attention, Dan did the snow angel. Casey, cameraman Casey, did you catch that on the feed? No, dang.
Did he really do it?
I don't know. I don't see evidence.
Oh no! I told him.
The wind might have blown it away.
I told him we would get it on the feed. Oh, he's going to be so disappointed. Dan, one more time. I wonder if Steve could communicate that for us. Hey, Ted, could you, someone go down there? I can, oh, boy. This is embarrassing.
Go ask Ozzy.
Here we are in the 73rd minute. I'm not asking Ozzy anything, man. That guy is intense. 73rd minute here, Starfire Stadium. We are for the Zakuani and Friends Charity Soccer Match. Hashtag Project 50 today. If you're watching at home and you want to send a tweet or something like that, that'd be great. We're just trying to raise money to get 50 scholarships in 5 years to send kids to get education, to be able to even play some soccer perhaps. It's an awesome opportunity. All the details, project-hope. No, strike that. Kingdom-hope.org. Hashtag Project 50.
Kelly Stevens is saying there's a pic on Twitter. Kelly, at me.
Yeah. If you could help connect those dots, that would be very helpful. Thank you.
I want to see this.
Oh, no. I bet you he looked up at the booth and we were just, like, talking to each other. How embarrassing. Oh, that's a big play through the middle. Is that going to be another goal from Quick? He's on a hat trick. He gets to take the ball home at a charity match. Incredible stuff.
Red team goal and a hat trick for number 16, Craig. Craig. Craig.
Doing my part to get these guys fired up.
Sugar Toes, who made the original request.
Oh my God, I love Sugar Toes. Where is she at?
I mean, to be honest though, I don't think Dan knows how to do a snow angel either, because aren't you supposed to lay on your back?
Oh, he laid on his front.
He laid on his belly.
Hey, I'm not judging.
Yeah, he did it.
A front. He's looking at us too. God,
Exactly.
I feel like such a dummy. Roger Levesque just flirting in the stands here. That's pretty sweet. That's what his move from yesterday at the Sounders versus Timbers match. They had a section for Portland, Maine, and he joined them up there
with lobster claws.
Yeah, well, I saw a bunch of people wearing lobster hats leave, and I was like, I'm so jealous of all of that lobster action.
Sounder branded lobster hats.
Yeah. Craig Tomlinson is going to single-handedly send this game into unreachable depths. The exact place a lobster wants to be to avoid becoming a hot bath of buttery goods.
Lobsters never stop growing. Did you know that?
Hold on. I just saw a giant lobster claw trophy that was like a taxidermed lobster claw, and I was like, that's massive. Is it because they just keep...
If they have no enemies or whatever, they'll just keep growing.
Oh, man. Is that how we got Zoidberg from Futurama?
Probably.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, blue team's got to make something happen here. We're 15 minutes from completion. Eddie Johnson, he looks like he's sweat enough for 4 people out there. He's working so hard to score some goals. A foul.
That was a foul.
A bit of an attack on Steve Zakuani by Patrick Ianni.
Did Steve foul his own guy? Is that what happened?
Incredible stuff. How embarrassing. Got a bunch of guys that are out here running their butts off. It was supposed to be a nice, breezy, rainy, cloudy day. The sunshine comes out and turns things up a notch.
And there's confetti everywhere.
Now, confetti cannon early today after the national anthem really set the tone for this. Some nice red, white, and blue coming up on the 4th of July holiday on Wednesday.
What are you doing for the 4th of July?
I'm going to go find a lobster. No, we're gonna go to Snoqualmie Falls. I have a friend that has some access to the other side of Snoqualmie Falls.
The other side of Snoqualmie Falls?
Oh, what a hit off the...
Wait a second.
Well defended, but also off the top bar there. You got to think that's one you would like to have back there with a 3-goal deficit. Yeah, there's the side of Snoqualmie Falls where you can have access to it, and then there's the private side on the other side.
Oh, right,
And so I know somebody who's got a key
I thought you meant
card.
like behind the falls.
I want to do that. I said that very strange.
Here we go.
Oh, my God. The flag stays down. The Patrick Ianni getting into a wrestling match in the goal after taking it to 6-4. After getting burned by Ash Apollon. Did I say that right? Apollon?
I don't know.
Blue team goal scored by number 4, Patrick. Patrick.
Longtime Sounder putting the hurt on the red team. Closing that deficit to 2. Just 12 minutes left to go and some change in this match. You got to think it's still within reach for the blue team.
Think there's going to be any stoppage?
I'm going to say 7 minutes of stoppage time.
Sounds about right.
I don't think any of these players have, except for Stevie Kuhn, who looks like he's 18 years old.
We'll have that 7 minutes
Yeah,
in
I don't
him?
think anyone is going to be able to pull that off. I'm just now watching people walk by.
I know. Yeah.
It's not just the players that are easily distracted, I suppose.
I'm keeping my eye out to see who else is just going to join us in the booth.
Man, the surprise attacks today have been lovely.
I did not expect most of our guests.
I like that we had one guest just bring himself up here, which is fantastic.
Going to go on up, see what's going on.
Stevie Kuhn makes it gets well read by Darren Sawartsky.
Oh!
The foul called there. Seems like the type of move that somebody who's played for LA would do.
I want to see him do a log roll again.
That's a great ball into Chabala. That's a quality piece of defending there. It looked like an instinctual from John Kennedy Hurtado, who ruled the central defense for so long with Patrick Ianni out there. Former teammates sharing a position for so many years. Look at that, Stevie Kuhn with a touch. Oh, not enough on it there. Luckily, it was Steve Zakuani and his quickness there to Eddie Johnson. Everyone's running out of pace here. Steve turns on the afterburner. Oh, not in time, though. Pete Vianes is disappointed in himself for the pass to no one. It's the confetti. It throws you off. There it is. There's a run, and the offside flag goes up when called for. I believe that John Kennedy Hurtado summoned that offside flag. His +5 summoning materia left over from Final Fantasy VII. Stevie Kuhn with a touch there. He's got a lot of quickness left in him. Look at that ball over the top. Oh, Dan Price making the defensive play. It's going to go out for a quarter, but he stopped what was surely an opportunity for a breakaway from John Beasley. Ryan Smith. Steve Zakuani. Oh, look at that. The step over crossover there was incredible. He burned through two. Well read, though. Taking all the time in the world there, Yanni. Up to the top, Jack Jewsbury. Beasley. Jewsbury to the center. Oh, a touch. Steve Zakuani puts his foot through it on a volley. Can't get it, though. Just over. At this point, do you put the switch on and be like, I want to play in the shade when we're attacking, so I'm going to play on the left side?
Everybody play on this side of the field. That's what I do.
Just load up the whole left side?
Yeah. Yeah.
Michael Teta comes back on to try and make a difference here. Now, he's responsible for being tackled by Marcus Hahnemann a couple years ago that led to a PK opportunity by Steven Hauschka. Steven Hauschka hit the ball so hard, he put his boot through it so bad that it would bend vibranium. He's going to be in the next Black Panther movie. That guy he's got a real foot on him. I think we all know that from his time with the Seahawks. I wouldn't be surprised if the crossbar is still ringing from that some years later. That's impossible, but
that was I would say the second best moment in Zakuani and Friends charity match history.
So, some things that have happened. Oh my God, Beasley takes a hit. It's deflected. Oh my God, this is getting a little too competitive there. Yeah, Josh Ford is putting his body on the line for I'm not sure what there. My goodness. Smith here down the left. Snow Angel! Do a Snow Angel! Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to...
Gregor's leaning out the window, yelling at Darren Swatsky to do a Snow Angel.
I have a history. Okay, so we've got some previous highlights. I mentioned the Marcus Hahnemann one, and Steven Hauschka, a very brief but stunning appearance with that free kick. Was it a PK or a free kick? Oh, some cramping up going on now.
It was a PK.
And I guess the number one thing that has happened in all time during one of these Kingdom Hope Zakuani and Friends charity matches is the time that Marshawn Lynch last year came on the field to start the second half, picked up the ball, ran through the defense, and scored, I guess?
But he got a red card.
Yeah, that's
for
sure.
Pissed and kicked the ball, and when he kicked the ball, his flip-flop.
Yeah, he was wearing slippers. He was wearing those Adidas slip-on
they're not
flip-flops. Yeah, they just slide on. And
the one of the funnier parts.
Oh, Patrick Ione with an opportunity, dishes it off. Zakuani in the top of the corner. Steve Zakuani on the goal. The 84th minute welcomes a sweet goal that we've been waiting all afternoon for. Top corner, Steve Zakuani off the dish.
Blue team goal, scored by number 11, Steve Zakuani. Steve Zakuani.
Yeah.
Steve Zakuani.
That is the goal everyone's been waiting for. The blue team now just one goal away from equalizing. This is one of those events where you'd like to see the guy whose name is on the event win because it's for charity, which you can donate to now with the donate button in the top right corner. Kingdom Hope is the beneficiary of today's action. Oh my God, some real scruffiness there between Hurtado.
So before he actually went on the field, Marshawn, he shows up. He just kind of slowly walks through the crowd, goes and hangs out at the blue team, and he's got his jersey, because I'm guessing it didn't fit him or something, hanging out of his pocket.
Because he's a giant man.
Right, exactly. And he's here for about half an hour, and then he walks away.
Yeah, we're like,
and I was like, oh, that must be it. He comes walking back a few minutes later with a little plastic tray of the nacho cheese.
Over the top here. Oh, just offside called.
The nacho cheese chips. He went and got his own nacho cheese chips from the snack shack.
Can you imagine being the person working in at the snack stand?
Yes, how can I help you, sir?
Gigantic beast mode.
Hey, we got another guest coming in here.
Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Joining us in the booth, a guy who has been so hyped to be here on the internet. We used to call him Chad Johnson. Now we're Ochocinco. Have a seat there, big guy.
Good morning.
Thank you for getting up so early and joining us.
No problem. You know what? I'm on East Coast time, so it's
yeah.
all right.
Okay, good, man. That's good. You have had a killer day out there. You're fast. You've got all kinds of moves, and then you score on a PK. That must have felt real good to put that in.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Last year was very disappointing. My skill was horrible. My touch was horrible. This year I'm a lot better.
Let me quote you here from your Twitter at Ochocinco. I get to display why I'm faster than Neymar with an excellent touch, but my inability to control the ball at full speed.
Yeah.
I feel like you've taken a leap, man.
I have. A tremendous leap from last year. And I can't wait for next year. I should be even 10 times better.
Now, I saw some training videos that you posted where you're doing some skills both with football and soccer ball at the same time. That's crazy.
Oh, man, that was almost.
You think your red team's got it to be able to hang in there?
Yeah, I think so. We got 5 minutes left. We can hold on if the refs don't cheat.
Yeah, right? I saw some questionable calls out there.
Very questionable. Some offsides that really weren't offsides.
What'd you think of yesterday's Sounders match? I saw you there wearing the France jersey. Did you have a good time?
Japan.
Oh, was it Japan?
Yeah, Japan.
Oh, my God. I stand corrected. I apologize.
It's cool. It was good. I enjoyed it. It was a great match. Unfortunately, the Sounders couldn't come away with the victory, but other than that,
pretty crazy atmosphere, though, right?
Yes. That's really
I mean,
dope.
you're used to some big crowds going bananas when you're playing and stuff like that. But for a soccer match in the U.S., are you impressed when you see that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, most definitely. You know, throughout the year, you know, I travel Europe.
Sure.
So, you know,
of course.
And watch soccer games. So I'm
man of the world.
Dude, the fans, the excitement, you know, and for it to be like that here in the U.S. is pretty dope.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun here. There's a few other places that are starting to get.
I heard Atlanta is like that too.
I'd love to go see their new stadium. He almost made it 4 there.
Yeah.
My God, Tomlinson's been a bananas today. Now, do you feel like you got a few more minutes in you, or are you done for the day?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, you put in a good 60 there and hang out?
I think I put in a good 70, 78.
70
non-stop.
That's awesome, man. That's like more than some of my friends give when they go to the match.
I'm in shape.
Follow-up questions from you. Did you have the opportunity to, I think it was beat any asses playing FIFA?
I did yesterday.
Yeah,
in fact, the guy, it was like a group of them, like 10 of them came. And he was talking so much trash to me. And I've been waiting to play you for 5 years, and this is everybody.
Oh, my God, that's awesome, man. Look at you guys just hanging out. Is that just at someone's house?
That was at my hotel.
Oh, so
I told him to just come by.
That's fantastic. It's good that you're so good to your fans like that.
Yeah, always. Wherever I go, I play FIFA. Actually, when I leave here, I'm playing as many people as possible as well.
Did you get online and do it?
No, I let them come wherever I am.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool you connect that way.
I don't think they're going to do anything.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I don't think anybody that plays FIFA really wants to harm me, so.
Did you see any orcas on a kayak or canoe?
No, man, and it was cold out there.
Yeah, it just got beautiful for the match today.
Yeah, it's cool.
Ochocinco, we really appreciate you taking the time to come up here and for supporting Zakuani, man. This is a great cause that we got here, and it's so cool that you could take your time to do that.
Most definitely. Oh, no. Oh, Eddie tried to hit one upper 90. He slipped.
Uh-oh. Is he okay? Looks like he's going to do some... he's getting up. Zakuani up. All right, that's good.
Go again.
So we've been asking, at the request of our Twitter followers, we've been asking all of our guests to do a confetti angel. Go down there into the confetti and wave their arms around.
An opportunity. Mr. Ham,
can you do a confetti angel?
I can't right now.
No?
I'm so sore. I swear. I'm so sore.
Well, thank you so much for coming up and hanging out with us,
guys.
man. Thanks for taking the time for Kingdom Hope and for people volunteering their time and their money to get here and do that, and it's so awesome that you could do that. Right now, you watching at home, you could do this too. You can go to the top of your screen there and click on the Kingdom Hope donate button and be able to contribute. You got $5 extra. That would be awesome to help Project 50. # Project 50. 50 scholarships in 5 years is Steve Zakuani's goal for Kingdom Hope. So people like Chad Ochocinco here hanging out to be able to donate his time. You couldn't make it out today. You could still help out with a couple bucks there in the top right corner of your screen. I think this is going to come down here. We got 1 minute to go. All right, good. We'll see you then. Great to have you Tuesday. Chad Johnson, Ochocinco being here 2 years in a row is fantastic. We had so many great guests come up here and so many surprises. I didn't think that we would get a big-name star like Ochocinco up here to hang out, but that's the type of guy he is, hanging out with his fans, spending the extra time, having fun with everybody, and, as he says, beating ass at FIFA. So, to quote him, any of my followers in Seattle will be in town tomorrow with ample time to beat your ass in FIFA 18 before I search for orcas in the waters on a kayak. Unfortunately, too cold for orcas. Somebody get an orca trip set up in a boat with some FIFA on board and let that guy come out and hang out. It would be the best.
Playing FIFA on a boat while whale watching.
With Ochocinco.
With Ochocinco.
I feel like a whale might come hang out and be like, yeah, I'm in. I play FIFA.
That sounds like a destination vacation type thing.
FIFA whale?
Exactly.
Okay. Also, I'm going to need Bootstrapper Studios to help me make that concept for me.
Well, we can stream it.
Bootstrapper Studios has been making all this possible. Get your event or your commercial or anything else made when you contact them. info@bootstrapperstudios.com. info@bootstrapperstudios.com. Before we run out of time here, I'd like to say, Adam, thanks for your help today. Also, Casey, you've been doing a great job on the camera. Thumbs up from Casey. Oh, boy. Is Tomlinson going to make it Tomlinson going to make it 4 goals? He already gets to take the game ball home. Nope. Hurtado with a hard challenge. I feel like he got all ball, but as Ochocinco said, the refs might be cheating. It was his words, not me. I didn't, and probably paraphrased.
They usually cheat in Steve's favor, though.
You'd
I mean,
think
they don't
so.
cheat.
No, they never. Wow, what a wonderful day to hang out in Tequila. Full 90 has been reached now. We'll see if we get a whistle or not. Already, Eddie Johnson's looking worse for wear.
They're all...
I see a lot of shin guards being removed right now. Brett Johnson with the big boot. The 2-star forwards.
We're in stoppage time, folks.
Yeah,
the center ref has...
Stoppage time, literally, the Stars have stopped.
Indicated a total of minutes.
Minutes of...
Stoppage time.
400 minutes of stoppage time?
Nope.
No, I got to...
He was about to whistle, but then he realized the blue team got the ball back.
Let's see if we can't equalize. Oh! You can't write this stuff! Not only are we tied in stoppage time, but the victory goes off the foot of long time Portland Timbers, Jack Jewsbury. You got to leave your bias at home for this because we got a great match out of it, a full-time score there in stoppage time. Now 6-6. Expecting the whistle to be blown any time. There it is, hand in the air. Jack Jewsbury equalizes. Things couldn't get weirder in soccer world in Tequila, Washington today. Obviously the center point between the two cities where we all come together and drop our differences. After 90-plus minutes, 6 for the red and 6 for the blue. And a big victory for all of us and for Kingdom Hope. Project 50 is going on right now. Hashtag Project 50. You can donate today, and you can take part after this wonderful match that they gave us. You can give back by going to kingdom-hope.com, or for the next few moments, you'll be able to click on the button in the top right there, the little I button, to donate directly to Hashtag Project 50. Adam, thank you.
Yes, indeed. So if you're sticking around, don't forget, click on that link. Donate your 400 and whatever many dollars you have.
Yep.
And, thanks for joining us.
Great. It's been so much fun, Casey, Adam, and for everyone, all the gang here that made this possible. Thank you for streaming today from home. It's been so much fun, the Kingdom Hope and Zakuani and Friends Charity Soccer Match. The 4th year has been a blast and maybe even top the others, despite that one massive replay that we'll have. The other years we've had those. This year's been a higher quality match all the way through, a fun one all the way. Thank you for joining us today. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and happy 4th of July in a few days.
Have a good evening, everybody.